I. Yes, Jaja. Bless, 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 bless. Yes, I. Oh, yes, Father. Pop off live. It just pop out, you know? You don't tell nobody, we just do a thing. All right, then. Yes, I. Cheap. Two people. Try something late, but you know, this one is important. We're waiting for the people then to come out, pop out live. Just out of the blue. When you got something to talk about, you gotta talk about it. You can't wait. See? You just have to wait. Let the people then come in, see? Then I'm gonna have a nice little topic. And the topic today, I really want to touch base on that because I've been hearing a lot of people, the way they explain things to the people, them, it's not too right, you see it? Blessed, 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 blessed. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Yes, I. Obitaba, Obitaba, Obitaba. Share the life, people. You don't know the Black Star. Peace and blessings. Everything good, man. You don't know. I just did want to come out and touch a little base, a little topic, a little late night, still not too late, but it good because, yo, we're going to touch some topic, some serious topic today. See? And the topic have to do with spiritualism, and not just spiritualism, but the people who say they believe in a God, how they comes out to clarify they believe, or these scholars that they have, and these religions and the church, and you know, it's just people on the whole, not just religious people, non-religious people. It have to do with every day, the things that is people are asking every day, and people are telling lies about. Alright, so real talk. I gotta name the name of this talk, real talk. Real talk when you know you're a believer. Real talk when you know you're a believer. Alright? So this is what the talk gonna be about, people. Share the life, you're gonna love it. So the first thing we're gonna do, y'all could ask questions on this one tonight. Y'all could interact with I tonight. Y'all could share your state of mind tonight. Y'all could let Red know what's in your mind or on your mind, whatever that upon this topic tonight, that who want to share the views tonight, who wants to have the opinion, okay? You're free to do that, okay? So we're gonna start, please, people, again, before I go any further, share the live, share the live, share the live. Don't forget to smash that like button or squeeze that like button and share. And want some new subscribers, want some more subscribers, try and get at least 80,000 to 100,000. See there. So it's all good. Have a big, that's just the beginning for now, I'm asking. So.
Somebody said, what's up from Europe?
It's just the blessings of the Most High, Europe. Love, good over evil, all of the good things. Positivity for 2021. You know what it is. We don't have no time to waste. We say good people all of the time. Share love to the entire universe and to all of the earth dwellers in there. Peace, you don't know. All right, people.
Claudio said, Redshot, what is your favorite calisthenic exercise?
Why, listen, I can't tell you, my brother Claudio. Me not try put one over the next. Say all is good. You gotta fall in love with all of them. Yeah, I'm telling you, it come like say you can't really put one over the other. Cause it's like the body want the whole order. Ah, you see it, the whole order. So you can't put one. You can't like this one and don't like this one. It come like all of the prophets that came and all of the messengers that came, and we have people that are picking and choosing. We have people who are like Muhammad and they don't like Heshus, Jesus, Emmanuel, and they have people that they talk about Moses, but they don't talk about King David. So they have a lot of different things with people, and I'm not here to judge anybody. You all have the right to your overstanding, or I would not say overstanding, to your under, because some of you have not go over yet. But boom. So, here's the topic tonight, people. Life up the thing and make the thing sweet. All right, now, I've been listening to certain people argument, well, certain people topic when them talking, and some of them say they're spiritualists. Some of them say they believe in the creator, into the most high. They believe they're believers. And some of them say they're mystic worker, they're element worker, and they're a higher science worker. Everybody have something with them have to say when it come to affiliate just dealing with the creator, the most high. Everybody have to feed them version, feed them style, and feed them pattern. See there? But when me I try to tell people say, me don't have my style. Me don't have film pattern. Me don't have nothing at all. It's just what it is. It's not my belief or what I believe, but it is what it is what it will always be the truth. So people, first topic we are going to talk about is nudity and sex. Yeah. Because I've been listening to a man, this bridging, and they have feed them concept, how them unfold them things. I've been hearing that this other bridging, or he unfold his things differently for on his level. Now, between these brothers and there are many other brothers that I heard spoke, some of the things that they say, yes, it is true, but they are lost somewhere. I'm not here to judge them, but they say pick sense out of nonsense. I was watching a show today. Well, it was something on the Facebook or on the Instagram, and it was about nudity, and it was about how people expose themselves sexually, but to some people, seeing a person, a woman with a short dress, or a woman with half of her butt out, or her breast out, or whatever, and she's whining and twerking and doing all of that, some people will say, oh, this is disgusting. People will have things to say. And the views of the people that I heard that was like defending the innocence of the nudity or of the twerking or of the dance, this is what I get out of them. One went as far as saying that look at nature, or the animals do it anywhere, the birds, creatures do it anywhere. So in that case, if the animals could do what they want to do, their business anywhere, and it's okay, and that is in our eyes, we accept that because we say they're animals, and we accept that. We doesn't say that's nasty. We just say, oh look, oh they get the groove on, but it is a form like we accept it. But when the person was saying, but if it's a human being, if it's human beings, if it's a man and a woman, boy, most people say, well, oh, that's okay, yeah. But if it's two men, they'll be like, have something to say. Or if it's two females, they will have something to say. And then the person went as far as saying that man is as beast. Yes, I understand that part. Yeah, man could be as beast, but Well, I don't want people got to really, God gave you common sense. Or if you doesn't want to say God, you could say nature. Most people will accept nature. I do also accept nature, but on a different level because even nature itself was formed at one time also. So I watch it as not I, but the perspective of the order to the way it's supposed to be looked at. What it is not my thought. As a lion does not wear pants or a pants and shirt. He has a one suit, which is a fur suit, and he holds no zipper. He doesn't wear a pair of shoes. No, he don't wear socks, he don't wear pants, he don't wear briefs, he don't wear boxers, he don't wear none of that. He's an animal. Now, most people may want to classify themselves as animals. At a certain time, yes, we could, because some of us do practice animal uh, uh, characteristics, characters. We portray that. We really have a lot of animal instincts in us. Some of us still are like beast savages. Yes, I understand. I understand that part right there. But what you need to understand is if you accept that the universe or nature or the creator created man, then you should also accept that man is higher than the beast they are. Right? You're wiser. That's the ability that we know that we got. See, animals do plan things. Animals do set decisions within themselves. They do have the big boss, the second boss, the hierarchy, whatever. They got all of that going on. We know the alpha male. We know all of that. They do have all of that because they live by a code too, just like we human beings live by a code. The animals live by a code. But even by the code that they live in, we also live by a higher code. The higher code is to understand that we are on a different plateau. Our morals, our understanding, our communication is more vibrant to the point on the human level, on caring for one. It's not like animals don't care for the youngs and that, but we are on a different realm. Our human beings are the only ones who will actually nurture and take care of the offspring that the way they do. And again, human beings could be just like animals. We get to the offspring, but to the concept that you would say a lion or a tiger or a bear could just have intercourse anywhere, and then you would portray yourself as, well, that's okay if the lion and the tiger could do that because nature allowed them to do that. You on a higher standard that has etiquette, you has morals, you has what you call it, overstanding on a higher realm, on a humanity realm. So there's a thing called self-respect. So you know definitely you're not gonna want to have intercourse. It's a whole lot of people, children, all that. If you have etiquette, if you have morals with yourself, you're not gonna do that because you respect yourself. Not only respecting yourself, but respecting the others, even the innocent. That's like I'm walking down the street and I have my sons or my daughters or my children walking with, and it doesn't matter male or female, two males, whatever it is, whatever is wrong, right, whatever it is. But the key fact, before it could even go on the scale, let's see the funk that it's wrong for actually providing that type of energy unto an innocent child. Now, people might say, well, okay, well, how come children in Africa, people in the islands are different? Because we grow differently under a different morality than what people up in America or the Western, real Western tradition goes under. And the education self-taught upon within family is different. when I was a young boy and I saw naked women, I never get hyped. I went to the waterfall, whatever, so I never get hyped. Children in today, in this age, it's like even though they are wiser and having sexual talks and know about a lot of advanced things, I don't know if it's because they know so much, but you will find out they will go crazy if they see a woman naked. They will like, it will be like a drive to them where a normal young boy from the islands will grow, where he bathes in the river falls and he grows with a large community of people that has self-respect and they have order within the community. You're not gonna find a 12-year-old trying to flirt with a 21-year-old or a 30-year-old. You're not gonna find that because everybody's in their own bracket. So animals are in their own bracket, and people should not watch what animals do by the laws of nature and says, okay, if the animals could actually just jump on each other. Remember, the animals are not pulling on their pants. They not unbuttoning nothing, and the animals in the knowledge of they being who they are, they're innocent in that. They're into the true form. If it was okay for us to rotate like the animals do, then we would not want to make clothes. Everybody would be walking around naked, and it wouldn't be a problem. The who's whatever is out. It would be a customs. Animals are custom of being in the order. The order of not they not seeing another lion trying to put a jacket to come outside. I guarantee you, let one lion just start putting on the pants every day, and see if all the other lions ain't gonna want to start putting pants on. Man, it just take one thing to start something for the whole entire world to be doing the same thing. So it is not in lions' natures to go put on pants and sweaters and all that stuff. Like if people put shirts and pants on their dog, they actually it's not in the dog delight to do that. People choose to dress up their pets and stuff like that and take the dog out of its element and bring the dog further into a different zone that is not of the dog. And because people say they love their pets. But still, the dog will still stay a dog. You're a human being. You're not a dog, nor a lion, nor a tiger, even though we are of the living life organism. But on the on the strength of we knowing better, we do better. You know, you can't watch the dog and say, okay, the dog just jumped on the female dog in front of everybody, so you could just jump on your wife in the public and say, well, it's okay, you don't care. It's how people think. I mean, oh, you don't care somebody what they think, and it's because they thinking a certain way makes them to be what they're thinking. No, there are rules and there are laws, and there's certain things just by nature as a human being you don't do. So when you try to balance that, it's okay, whatever the animal's doing, you could do, and we are like the animals. Then okay, stop wearing clothes. Do not wear clothes. Go live in the forest. Go live in the woods. Go live there. Do not put clothes on. Because animals, like I said, they don't get up and brush their teeth. They don't get up and say, okay, let me go take a shower.
Obviously, we don't like skinny jeans.
They don't do none of that. So they are it's still in the full zone, in the animal instinct. We are updated from one level to another level. We are wiser. We are created on a different level. We didn't create it to be animals. We are not goats and dogs and cats and these things. We are not that. We are higher than that. So we can watch how these things could just interact with each other any way they want and mimic and say, well, it's okay because nature allowed them to do that. So it's okay. We should able whatever feeling that we feel anytime we feel it. We should not have no control. We should just do whatever we want. And that's the thing about a lot of people wants to do whatever they want because they have a misconception upon respecting themselves. You see, I don't care what you are. You might be gay. I'm not. But don't bring that to me. You want to be gay, you can be gay in your quarters, go to your home. I don't need to see you doing this. I don't need to be walking down the street with my children, my sons, my daughter, whatever the case may be. And you could go get a room or you could go to your place, but you choose to right there in the streets and confusing my child. And I'm gonna see that if you had any etiquette, self-respect, and the same love that you're saying that you understand what love is, you will have love upon not causing harm to me. You would not just enjoy your love would be universal. Your love would be okay. You know what? I know even know whatever I want to do with me, I could do, but still, I am living in a place that has other citizens, other people that has a right, and I should respect that. You don't expect people to respect your way, your lifestyle, and you don't respect other people. That's like gay guys that's gay and they're trying to push that stuff on guys who's straight. Now, if you gay and that's what you want to do, that's you. But then if you know that I'm not on this, and that's the thing about it's a contamination. Everybody trying to give somebody a vaccine to the point you gonna do what I do if you like me, if you want to be like me. And that's why I'd rather be like myself, because I will be the fullness and the trueness of me, the full right essence of me. Then I'm trying to be anybody else, even though I am you and you is me, but I am my own version of me, even though whatever the case, we all families. So this is the thing people got to understand. People got to stop playing manipulate words, playing games with words. You know, for you to do your nonsense, for you to bow self to masters, for you to get an easy pass, you will use examples or stuff that will try to make it look right. It's not right, man. I don't think it's right for a grown woman to be walking down the street with her G-string and her butt and she's twerking. But she's grown and that's what she wants to do. She could do that. But if she has any self-respect, dignity, and pride and have any remorse of her whole action is a reaction, it doesn't take me to tell her. She will know. She will know. So people could just do what they want to do, because if they does not respect the environment, then of course, if you don't respect your atmosphere, you will destroy it. If you don't respect your ozone layer, you're going to destroy it. If you don't respect your ocean, you're going to throw garbage in it. So it's the same thing. And nature doesn't teach us that. We see nature builds and nature burns down and it recreates. We know all of that. But nature is in charge in that order. It has the balance for that. You and I is not nature. We are particles of nature. We are particles of nature. We are little pieces of the puzzle that brings the whole thing together. So we should not believe that we could just take it upon ourselves like a whirlwind and create what it's not. Stop making excuses. I hear people, they don't believe in God, but they do believe in God. And it's very confusing, because if you don't believe into something, you got that right to not to. Okay? But then when you don't believe and then you say things as a believer and you use you're an atheist, you're non-believer, but then here you go now, you're using things of the believer to convince people of what you're saying, but you are a believer, but you are trying to cause other people to not to believe, because you're still using our tools and of the same thing. You know, the whole concept of good and evil, negative and positive. If you telling me, I know they work together, but they hold an energy that brings a force, and the force could either kill. Now, People say, well, okay, you ain't gonna find the good without the bad. Wherever you find the good, the bad is right there. And wherever you find the bad, the good. All this is all good and nice. Yes, it's a balance. But why is it that if you know it's a balance and it has to measure up, if you was not cut out to measure on the left, you're not gonna measure on the left. And if you didn't cut out to measure on the right, you're not gonna measure on the right. You gotta choose. And do not get confused on choosing, because if you chose to be on the left and you were a left-wing player, you playing your game. That's what you playing, but you trying to be a hypocrite when you try to come on the right wing and preach about the right wing, but you know you belong on the left wing. Go on the left wing. Don't come on the right wing. You being confusing and you being a trickery. You playing tricks. And this is why pastors and priests and fortune tellers and all these people, they're tricks. Man want to gain power for what? For wealth. When he gain all his wealth, what he will do with it? He will want to control another man. Have the power over other people. I don't get me wrong. Wealth is good. Blessed wealth is good. That's just like food. There's bad food and healthy food. If you choose to eat bad food, then bad things will happen to you within your intestines. If you choose to eat healthy, then of course, you will reap what you sow. You will enjoy a healthy lifestyle. You will feel great. I'm not the one who's telling you every night you should drink a quart of whiskey. You choose to do that. You choose to do that. Now, if when you hear me speaking about you drinking a quart of whiskey, I probably don't, I'm personally talking to you, but the cap fit you, because you know you doing what I'm saying that you doing, even though I'm not directly coming at you. But since you're part of the nonsense, and you know what I'm saying is true, you ain't gonna like it. You're not. So I listen to these brothers and they have all their high philosophy statements upon words and how they make something so simple be so hard, and they trick the people because there's a right and there's a wrong. And we all know that. We all know there's a right and there's a wrong. But upon there's a right and there's a wrong, it's the magnification. What you gotta manifest? Are you gonna manifest the left wing or the right wing? Battery. Okay. You gotta know. So we listen to them and we hear them talking and they saying their stuff. And I'm saying there's a thing called self-respect. If a grown woman does not know she's a queen and want to choose to accept the way of a harlot or a whore, no one does not have to call her that. That's what she's portraying. That's what she is. I don't have to think that about her. She's sending the signal out. If he's a rapist, a murderer, and that's what he does, I don't need to know that. But he could kill somebody in front of me, not once or twice. I have seen. Weaknesses, no. That's what the man is. You know man by his work. Why people have to believe that people gotta actually see somebody and judge them when the people are already judging themselves? If I'm a big mouth, you don't know me, but the very first time you see me, I come into the compound, I come into the building, I come into the gate, I come into the area of gathering, and every time I comes in, you know I'm coming from outside. Then I'm a big mouth. Do I need someone to judge me upon I'm a big mouth? By my works, you knows me. I'm a big mouth. People has already bring forth their own judgment majority of times to people, and so they are being judged on their own account. It's no one judging them. Because if you're a grown woman and you choose to stand up at the corner, shake your booty from morning dusk till dawn. Now, you want somebody to guess what you're doing? You need an interview? You need someone to really come to ask you, to try to relate to you. Excuse me, ma'am, why are you here every morning? What is that you're doing? You need to hear, I need to wait for you to tell me what you're doing, and then I should try to balance what you're doing. It is right plain. And sometimes I'll tell you what people does not say to you is your eyes sometimes could be deceiving. You know how many times people swear they saw someone doing something, it looks like they're doing something, and it's not even what they figure it is. So your mind could play games with you. But the reality, we need to stop trying to use our scenarios to bring within the truth. The truth is the truth. An adult should know that they're adult and act like an adult. You're not a child. Example, I have my children. If I came home and I saw my son had a gun, right? First thing I would ask him is, no, I didn't give him no gun. No, I don't left no guns in the house for him. No, and he has a gun. No, I want to answer. First thing I want to know is, where did you get that? Who gave you this? Who gave you this? Where did you get this? I want to know where you get it and what it's for. Now I know what they create a gun for. I know what the purpose they made a gun. They make a gun to kill. I know all of that detail already. But I'm still going to ask him what it's for. I know, because for having it, I know what he's going to do with it. But I want to know that he speak, because every action needs a reaction. But how about before he go get the gun? How about before the gun gets in the house? How about before the gun gets in the house for me to find out there's a gun in the house? Because if I never find out there's a gun in the house, the gun will walk. And it will do things. So we don't have to wait. And this is why I tell people, wait to see for them to believe. You hear my people, my brothers and sisters? Most people wait for things to happen for them to believe. Some people tell people, yo, brethren, planets on the move. And the guy saying, fool that. Fool that. A man come back and kill everybody right here. Come back and kill everybody right here. We read it in the paper, man. Where can they fire him? The person fire him, say, yeah, you fire me. You take food out of my mouth. You stop me from feeding my family. All right, bro. I'll be back. Some people think it's a joke. Man comes back and shoot everybody up in there. Turn around and kills himself. People have to stop waiting for things physically to happen. My mom used to say, where you see smoke, know there is fire. It does not have fire yet, but you could see the smoke. Why wait for the fire? Why don't go look for the smoke? So you could stop the fire before the fire get big, burning down the place. Now you're going to have problems. So people got to stop making excuse for the people, other people's silliness, because I think they're part of the same nonsense. The truth is the truth. If I have my little daughter, she's 13 years old, 12 years old, and I comes inside since she whining up and, she's on the street naked, whining up and doing all of that, you think I want to ask her, why is she doing that? You think I want to ask her why? Listen, she knows. There's no reason why. So you telling me I must find out they have to have a why? Listen, common sense will let you know your pops don't play that. That's the code. I don't need to know why. I know you're a little child. I know you need to stay in your place. I know that's not the place for you. I know that's not your route. I know you have not reached that level to come want to play that. Okay? And I don't groom this type of life. So the first day I saw you, that slap you would get, that drip up you would get, never in life again you would ever thinking of it. See, That's the thing about us as a people. We say we love our children. That's like the people who spare the rod. The child is going wrong. You know the child is going wrong. You are an adult. You've been on planet Earth. You can pick sense out of nonsense. Okay? But you allow your loving child that you care for to slide and go down into the cracks of the gully. And then you're going to cry after being a hypocrite. These are the type of people. My children, they should have. People like to talk about the animals. Well, I watch the same animal, the lion. See when you have his cubs and he is resting, the male, and the little cub come over here trying to mess with him when he's on his business, and he tell him, oh, back off, or sit down, boy. And he comes again, he might tell him the second time, a little louder, rougher. He comes back the third time, he get in a box. So if the lion knows to straighten out his cub, if the lion knows his cub got to be right, for when he go hunting, if his cub is not right, they will never catch a prey. The cheetah knows it, the lion knows it, because they all got cubs, and they all got to be fit. For one day they will have to fend for themselves. But if the mother or the father allow them to grow up jokey, playing when time to cook, catch one of them buffaloes or one of them pigs or whatever, these wild hogs and stuff, and the mother and father and the auntie and everybody is already saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to hide right here. You go out of the bush over there. You come out from the side over there, have them to come over to me by the time. And then the two last cubs, Jack and Jacko, no listen to nothing, just playing. What you think gonna happen? When the hunt start, them two foolish ones gonna cause everybody to go to sleep hungry. They gonna be there playing. And you know what? They gonna get boxed by their mommy, or by their daddy, or by their auntie for making the whole pack go hungry. They gotta learn quick, or else they're kicking them out. Because none of them about to go starving. So animals have order within their hierarchy. They got order. If you ain't running it right, they throw you out in exile. Lions do it, wolves do it, hyenas do it, dogs do it. If there's a pack, yeah, hierarchy. So why humans are acting like they're playing all these games that they're playing, using high words to hide with the tricks? You're doing wrong. Why the government gives you, say, you can't walk with no clothes off, your clothes off. Even though now they're making little fancy things, but they say you can't walk nude. You get a summons. But the dog walking nude. You ever see you got a brief on? You walking nude when you got a ticket for having his balls out. Huh? But now you say you want to have sex anyway, and it's not a problem because it's how people think, and if they think like that, that's how they think. No, there are rules and regulations. There are order, and you do things in order as a human being. So you stay versatile. You don't do things to be off balance. Okay? Like some people say, this whole God concept stuff is a myth, and this is not true, and you hear them and they blaspheming, and you know, but then you hear them sometimes quoting certain scripture. A man says that this man says, your shower, walk on water. He was a magician. He was a this, he was a that. I don't over his people, man. Y'all allow illusions to blind your Of course, these evil forces got great power. And so they don't really have power. They do use illusions, man. Illusions. They make you all see things that's not here. And a lot of y'all believe these things. And a lot of these things do look real, like it's a real thing. As they like you lost in the matrix. A lot of these things, it goes like a dog or an animal, and the only time the animal will really hurt you, majority of times, is because you build so much fear. It actually, fear becomes, it has a scent to the animals. They smell it off of you. They smell like you're scared, and they will attack you. But if the animals, again, looking for dominant to rule over you. So if he could smell that you have that fear, he will push, he will growl, or whatever. But if he see that you have no fear, and you treat him, you will be dominant over him. So these people who wants to break down, people say higher physics, how you call it? The people that wants to explain that they don't believe in your shower. They don't believe in the Christ. And they say that the Christ was like a wizard or a magician. And you gotta stop, watch what you're saying. This is not no joke. Okay? Because the same time y'all saying that Christ was your shower, or Emmanuel was a magician and all of that there, then I hear y'all saying that he raised Lazarus up. I hear y'all saying that he did wonders. So do y'all believe in the magician? Oh, and sometimes y'all just blaspheme. You know, I don't get it. Most of y'all believe in science, in the opium man, the witch doctor. Y'all believe in these people, and these people actually, what power do they get when they have like an entity or a gene that's actually granting them their wishes only for a short period of time? Only for a short period. Oh, and some of y'all do say the right thing. Y'all know these wicked people that goes, these wicked people that go around and obtain certain power to gain certain power to obtain wealth. You see, them obtain them witch doctor them opium and them. See, where snatch people, pick me and deal with oaths and offering, burnt offering, and all kind of sacrifice and them thing there. You see there, them people there, most people believe in them people, the magic man. You see that them talk about the magic man. They remember the magic man put them under a spell. See, that's why I'm gonna deal with gospel and ghosts and them something. And most of them people, when you hear them read Bible, I hear them always come to the boat and the gospel. No, but me I listen this Rasta man where they are Jamaica. And him a talk about me and I say, some of the people live in our church. Like some of the pastor them and some of the followers, them, the people who go to the church, they were under some high spelling thing and some demonic thing. Well, yeah, the one them know that absolutely true. Because some of them really aren't truly, like man tell you say, when me just come on foreign, me used to go to this one church. Well, I mean, me never used to go to church. Me grew up in a church, but me never used to really go to church when I come here. And it's a power with my brother, and my brother fits it better. And he have a upholstery store, and when in deal with chairs and then some fixed wall chair, like antique chair and something. And my granny, she used to go to a church. They are Harlem. I think at 125th in Harlem. She used to go over there. Some Pentecostal church used to go. And she used to burn enough weed with my brother. Me and my brother used to burn well by weed. And she ain't what I had me. So I said just burn enough weed. And one day, it's like my granny called me and tell me, say, yo, listen man, if you tap burn weed, you burn too much weed. And the weed will suck out all the fat off of you, all the meat, you just get maga down. You get small. And me I say, hey granny. And she said, why you not come to church with me and change your life? And then I said, go to church. I say, yeah, man, if you go to church and then you don't go and smoke again, you know. And God will go up now way for you, you know, you got to tax smoke and, you know, your life will go change and you will be a different somebody. But me, that man, I always believe in a God. Me, I tell you, me, I always believe in a God. For me, I like a boy, I know me. This thing, God with me, people that are me and me. It's like me experience my creator enough time. Is he there in my life enough time and me almost lose my life and like me I tell you say, yeah, me experience like that moment there, that time there. So and she talk about yo, anyway you have to come at church, you know, come get that child, just come and if you don't like it, you don't like it. And if you like it. So I say, yeah man, granny, one of them telling me to go to church, but right about now, me not going to church right now. So I say, alright, grandson, me not gonna run you down. When God ready for you, you know, you have to come to the church. So I did as weeks and weeks go by and things, and then I bought the weed, and one time my brother have a big argument and thing, and yo, really and truly it's like, I go talk to my granny and tell me say, yo, yeah man, a good time now for you to come to church. We're up in now. You're going like you don't want to come to church. I say, alright granny, me go. She say, you come this, I think she's go up on a Friday. Yes. So you come with me this Friday? I say, yeah granny, I go here. And she say, what size shirt you wear? I tell me the last, with that large medium, so nice. I said, buy me a shirt and a pair of pants. I said, but man, we don't have no church clothes. We have clothes like jeans and something and khaki. We don't have no them type of church thing. We don't have none of them something. We don't have to work with them thing. So anyway, I remember she bought it on Friday. She come from she used to work at Bellevue. And she come down and tell me, say, yeah. She said, Miller, yo. Yeah, go. Tell her, yeah, I say, yeah, man, me I go. And then the night, the evening, she said, all right, and she checks me and me with her fresh and sort out everything and gone and take the chain and gone to holler. I want a big church over there. Gone over there. I'm start going to church and I like the church and I'm singing and start looking around and everybody happy and sing and it's like everybody just look straight up front. And everybody just clap and walk on the tambourine and beat it and rate it. I think vibes nice and I take them and say, I like this, you know, this nice, you know. So, yeah, I like this. And so after a while, I start go with her regular, you know. And me end up I'll stop on the weed too. Trust me. Me end up I'll stop on the weed. Me not burn no weed. And my brother see me, I tell me say, you turn Christian now. You turn passing. And every day you see me, my boy, my laugh off of me and rate it. And my brother tell me, don't worry, man, you soon come to church too. And rate it. And in the mind, I'm about 3 weeks and tell you say, I'm going to the church there. See? And it's cold too, you know. I never go to the church, but I don't know, say, they line up a thing for me, you know, that a baptism, you know, really there. Me go over there, I cold the dog, you tell me, I cold the dog, I do that. And we gone over there now, and pastor, the music I play, and the church song, and everybody sing, and then they and then the pastor said, oh, all who that wants to be baptized, wants to meet their creator, ready to line up and come true. A whole heap of people get up. Whole heap of people get up, man. The man and the pastor now saying all the new people that's here for the first time who want to baptize tonight, come up. Why me sit down there and sit down there, I'm going to just joke me Rasta. You tell about Rasta, pale bush and give me Rasta, man. You know, go. God bless our soul this week. Joking about my region. You're not going to go back to you. God of them, I know. That's a God of them, you know. But it's a God of God working in your life, you know. God of them, and I said, because the pastor said, don't be afraid. And anyone on your first time, and don't be afraid. And said, go so and push up her hand. And the pastor said, and she said, no, it's my grandson. I said, come up here. So before me to go up there, I sit down and I watch, like when the pastor talk to the people who go up there, you know? And he might pray, he might preach to them, and that he might pray on them. And he go so and he might tell them, we have to say after him, if you repeat what him say. And he might tell them, say, if you then believe in a Jesus and think, and read it. And they must say the same thing. And he might put him hand on them head. One boom, like he might just touch them, see, and they might chop off and boom. And a gun, that's a shaky thing. I mean, give me God, I can tell you, a long time in no church, and I'm in a Baptist church, and a 7 days Adventist church, and no church, and I grew up in a church. So when I watch the thing, when I watch it pass, and the passing there, and like I might do something like and then so now, me, I'm gonna give me no joke, roll me rebound thing, and get up on. So I mean, go up there now, the line long, and then I take time and jaw out and get up there now. I reach in front, I pass, and now I pass, and look at me, I look at the shit in my face, if I watch, you know. Then I say, do I believe in the Most High? Yes, I believe in the Most High. He said to me, don't believe in Jesus. I said, yes. He asked me if I accept Jesus as my Lord, and he asks me if I love Jesus, if I accept Jesus as my Lord and personal Savior. I say, yeah, man. So I ain't go so now, I ain't go so I ain't say so now. He asked me something to say, like, I said, repeat after me. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy. He never say ghost, we never say ghost. And me I say spirit is the there. He never say ghost, then the name of the Father, the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. We never find a ghost, that spirit. So and then as I come for touch me now, right, that's a boom. I know when they touch, I'll push your head back. I try to push my head back, but me now, but now it's like I stand still. I man start jump up and down. Never remember, never forget that day. The man start jump up and down and I say, yeah, see how Satan strong. Satan strong in me and ready to and you did and ting and goes and try with me and try with me. And then I shake my head and I go and pray and man scream so much in my ears and I can get my ear infection. I man scream so loud in my ear all night. So anyway, and them said me want to take a baptism. And I say, yeah, me take the baptism. And me don't come up there already when I don't bash me up already. And then me I take the baptism. I remember God, me I take the night with cold rasta. And then carry me in a church, the same church that I got one big thing like a swimming pool in there. See, I fold it water and then walk in there and give me like some white thing like a John the Baptist see there. And then give me that time me have that. And the man come sick me head in the water. They say like boil me back here and then go some boom and hold me head and 3 times. It didn't feel good me now. Like I want like after me take the baptism then me get the water back there. You know, say me up there and you say when you first come out of that, I feel cold. And then after that, now the man then goes up and get me a bigger sheet like a warm quilt like something like them type of warm like a sponge. And they have that and say, I got me there and so me get the warm up and I feel, well, me feel good for the night, but what no. So me wake up in here and all them something there and it's like after the service there, we have to take the train now, we have to walk from 125th to reach back the 2 train, I-5 train they run. And some part over there so. We have to walk about a couple blocks and I tell you the night man. The night they may say one piece of bridge and I mean I talk about 990s that's all. And I come there the early 90s. I go in 80, but the time when me go over this around 990s, I tell you I want piece of coal that lick down the place, man. They say when you spit, not even touch, jab, you touch the ground it and turn the eyes and the ears, the cooler earth, and you go celebrate your ears get so freezy that it get tough. And if you play with it too much, it crack. Yeah man, and tell you you're gonna get sick that day, the children thing. So when we want to tell the people them say, it's my journey, knowing the most I got. Me can't get confused. Nobody can confuse me with no dopey. Nobody can confuse me with no hobia man. Nobody can confuse me with no science man. Nobody can confuse me with no illusion. Nobody can come trick me and no man pretend like say I'm a God and I gotta make China make me believe in him. That can't hurt. So here some people know say them believe in a God but they still come like say if you listen to when them attack, come like say feed them God with them believe in that. It's a confusion thing. Cause majority of the time when them a chat about, when them a talk about, it don't make no sense. So it's like them a create more chaos to the people them. One God me say one God. See, so no see nothing. Me and the man a talk about him see man a walking at the ear and then say God walk on the sea. Alright, from God a little Bethlehem. Right? See? So right now we see some dopey around the place now. So them might do some little illusion thing. Like saying some entity give them some power, you see they hold some power. And the power is just if you do them type of magic and then I man born magic. You see me I say, but man the born magic, me know a magic thing in the body. You see there. Now magic them thing that sorcery. Is them thing that not even real. See, a certain thing people cleave on that and cleave on it. You know, cleave on that magic. Me get enough time to learn them thing there. Me know them thing there. As a youth I grow and I turn to be a man, me know them thing there. But I man, my delight is not into these things. I don't partake in these things. I don't want to be part of them thing there. Them thing there, then tell you man, them certain thing in the earth, man, feel left alone, man. You hear some man a talk about, enough man, you hear them a talk about certain things. And when you check it out, them man that under certain dopey move. And the man they did read certain book like 6 and 7 books of Moses. Alright? 8 and 9 books of Moses. 10th and the 10th books. Them it's 5 books, but them have more than just give 5. So most man tell you say, yo, who was Moses? And when him did that though? They're not saying text. He put on his stick and he make his stick. The stick turn up in a one snake. And like some scientific and some phobia thing and go on. But I tell you, most of the guys are not phobia. Most of the guys have power, we give all man power, even dopey. See, because I tell you, say, God give all power, and most of God give all power. I want people to know that. Saying God is God and God give all power. God not share power with people, like how people that make it look like God are rent power for them. See, Me and some people that talk about Lucifer and the Most High could never be in the same category. No. You see, we people don't understand about the Most High. Most High there with blueprint, originality, blueprint. See, them now they do that. Them depend some different thing. Them depend some imitation thing, like how they want to make life, or they want to create sideboard. Them most of them with the blueprint. And God is not a God of confusion. People will like God feel like say, if he do something, they want him to come back and fix this and to make them see well, them ask for that. And God come back and fix it. You can't tell God to fix nothing. You can't tell the Most High God to fix nothing. Everything for fix, I go fix. Everything for fix, I go fix. God, I fix it, I reveal itself. See that? And people want to tell you where they want to tell you about. Feed them life, feed them way how they live. They want to come and put that on you and show you that. You can't live in a next man's shoes. Or you're going to live in a... So a man go through him life, right? And him live in a certain order. He live under a certain principle. What if the principle that he was living under was not up of a righteous principle? What if it was under a negative principle? It's a principle, but the order and the doctrines of it is not of righteousness, but it's a principle. So there are people who come to live under a certain order, and no matter when they do it, it's going to look good to them. And them are the same one that go and tell you all kind of thing about your creator and try to make you look like you're sick. See, like the people that are making excuses for people that wants to live a certain life, how they want to live them life. And after them and live them life, they and have a chance to live them dirty life, they want to use them dirty life and come back and try push that on people. Come tell people about their dirty life. Like they want you to live them same life. It's that imitation thing. Me no want to imitate no dirty life. Now if you want to believe that if I think the life that you want to live is dirty, I have that right to think that. Not just think that, but that's what it is. See? Now you can't try to big up sin or make apology for sin. Sin is sin. Unless if you love sin, you're going to make apology for sin. So I don't think no man and no woman should deal with certain things that is not appropriate. That's like you a bunch of little innocent children right here. And you, as a big man, just come and pull out your private and pee when they could see you. Now, what would someone have to tell you? Don't do that. Do someone have to tell you, hey, don't you see all these children here? Or do you have a perverted mind? Or do I have to wait for you to snatch one of these children to actually find out what is it you're doing? Because you show me all the signs. The signs are there, and this is the things. The people them don't want to watch the signs. They want someone to reveal and to show them. But the signs is all you're gonna know. Just watch the signs and over the signs. They're there for a purpose to educate you and to allow you to have eye vision to see the things that's coming forward. So a lot of us asking for the Most High God to come. So Most High God come. You can't tell God when to come and deal with him. Right? There are a lot of people that are getting saved every day. People are getting blessings every day. There are evil people that becomes good today and go yesterday or to go and be good tomorrow. You can't ask God, you're not the Most High. Why don't you do what you're supposed to do? Live in the order that you're supposed to live, which is a rightful order, which is an order of love. I mean, people say you can't judge. And again, I keep saying, no one does not have to judge anyone. People judge their own self by the things that they do. And I will not make an excuse for you. If you are already judging yourself, I didn't judge you. You judge your own self. So, do not tell me about most people talk about things they don't understand. Salt play a great value until today. Salt. Back then, before people was done with cotton and sugar cane and coconuts and all these things. Huh? What do you think? What do you think they was messing with? You gotta watch what's important. You gotta watch the things that's important and stop worrying about people that wants to make life fit the way they feel on their status and their state of mind, how they would like it. You know, we got pastors lying to people every day and grabbing people's minds. Who is telling them to do that? So because you find a pastor did something bad, lied to a whole bunch of people, they guide a whole bunch of people, is all the pastors are bad? No. Should I go around and say, well, this pastor was talking about God, look what he did. So that means all the other pastors are bad? No. Like I said, they're good and bad in everything. Good and bad in everything. So it's a balance. But what I notice people want to do, because they know there's good and bad in everything, they want to manifest on the negative and say, oh, like some people say, there's good, there's bad. But right now, there's more bad than good. There's a time and place, year and season. The evil ones gotta do what they gotta do, that's what they gotta do. The good ones gotta do what they gotta do, that's what they gotta do. But if you're a good person, you're watching what the bad person doing, I guess you want to go with it. Don't confuse God, people. Y'all don't really know my creator. A lot of y'all don't know. Because by the things I hear y'all say, the excuses y'all use for your reasoning. I said I was plant-based, and you're not supposed to, don't eat meat. But if you want to eat meat, you could eat meat. But I choose not to eat meat. Not just because I choose not to eat meat. I say meat, especially in the West, it's no good because of what they feed the cow and all these what do you call it, scientific drugs and stuff. These meat is no good. And I say, well, the gorilla and this and that eat elephant and they're big. And we say, oh, well, they was created to eat grass and you can put you and them together. But we have people that are watching nature and watching what the animals are doing. And saying, well, okay, the animals could do this freely and they doesn't have to unspeak it. So I guess we could do the same. I think this is wrong. Most definitely. We're smarter. Most people don't know nothing about God and say they're God, they're worshiping God. And you gotta ask yourself, one of the things the most I gotta ask, and respect takes you a far place. Most I gotta ask you to honor your mother and father. Respect them. Not to respect them. Because respect carries you far. So it's the reason why the Most High is saying to you, honor and respect your mother and father. Because respect actually is like an extra pill to keep you aware on the path of righteousness. I don't understand these people. These people are crazy. They make a lot of excuses for themselves. They lies. They call deities on the people and say it's God. They confuse the people. They give the people out what is no good. And then we have all type of wannabe scholars out there curbing the people then some more. What will be the most powerful thing for you? Man, know thyself. Because from the moment you know yourself, you're able to deal with the order. And the order is not hard. The order is good over evil. That's the order. Good over evil. That's what the Black Star is telling the people there. The order within your creation is for you to overpower the positive. You have to bring the positive energy to overpower, to override the negative. You have to bring the positive. Until we don't learn to do this, we'll always be in problems with ourselves. Big problems with ourselves. So let's stop talking about God like we say God doesn't exist. We say we are gods. And then after we find ourselves saying a lot of things that have to do with God. Unless probably you're serving deities. I'm just saying. Because the God, that my creator that I know, the things that I always say, he doesn't allow that comes out of my mouth. And I believe in one God. And he doesn't allow me to say certain things that would destroy his name. My God is a God of righteousness. You're righteous people. Now, don't get me wrong. It's right. It's upon your ability to know all things, even evil. But that doesn't mean you must practice evil. That doesn't mean you must lose yourself in evil. These people, they believe in witches. They believe in sorcerers. They believe in all these evil forces. That's what they believe in. Believe you will not reach your goal. It will stop you. That's their job. They're on a mission. And they gotta accomplish. Not over here. Not on BlackStar Redshot. None on the earth, man. Bunch of liars and deceivers. So, we have oh people, I forgot to let you all know. I had a tough day today. Tomorrow I will do that juice. Yeah, and my son made a mistake. I asked him, I thought I had turmeric. So I didn't know turmeric. I'm not turmeric. Cayenne pepper. Gotta get the cayenne pepper because I said I'm not gonna use the black pepper. So I sent him to get some cayenne pepper, but he came with cayenne pepper in a bottle, and that I don't want to use that cayenne pepper. I need the pure powder cayenne pepper. I don't need no cayenne pepper that mixed with vinegar and all that stuff here. The next thing too, I went out to look for the soursop, sweet sap, soursop, and I didn't find none. And I have to go probably tomorrow by La Bay, because when I go by La Bay, I see a lot of soursop over there. I'm trying to get a good soursop. So if tomorrow, I hope I get the soursop. I bought the sweet sap, the soursop juice, but that's not the juice. That's not the juice I want to use. I wanted to get the official thing and do it. So I didn't do that video tonight. I said I was going to do it tonight. I ended up doing a pop-up live. And I just wanted to talk about these crazy people. Now, they ain't really crazy, but they're not crazy. I won't call nobody names. They're not crazy. It's just the things that they say to get away to do, the things that they love to do. And I think it's very against the Most High laws and statutes and commandments, because that's not what the Most High said. He didn't say that. And most of them that's what they're doing. So people, We cover the hypocrisy of these people that's talking about the Most High God, talking about even your shower, talking about, you know, misjudgment upon what people do or the decisions people do. But I say there's a right way and there's a wrong way. And we should start making shields for ourselves when we have commit ourselves and has done wrong. We shouldn't try to make a wrong to be a right. A wrong is a wrong. So I believe that human beings are wise enough by the decree of nature of the creator of the divine vine, that human beings are smart enough, intelligent enough to know things that they should do, or they could do, or cannot do. It's by the decree of nature. That's not something that's hard. But when someone is cold within heart, when somebody one does not really take time and take time to understand their brother or the sister, but very fast to judge and to put the hand around the neck. I think that's when you get certain people that always turn out to be different, not just different, but demonic. Blessed, all praise unto the Most High. And next thing, most people I hear are, I don't worship the sun. I don't worship the sun, nor the moon, nor the stars, because they're part of me. I am thankful, very thankful that they're there, but I don't worship them. But I'm thankful. I'm not a sun god worshiper. I don't worship Ra. Ra worships me. Sun, the moon, and the stars, they're for me. Yeah, they're for me. I don't worship the sun. For what? Even though the sun plays a great purpose, even though the sun holds the energy, I love red. Now you can see how people say, most people say you mustn't be biased. Most people say, you gotta see what it is. They're brilliant people. Now take the color red that holds that strong energy. That same sun, Ra, let off a red ray, which is the strongest ray on planet Earth. That same sun, God Ra. That same sun that they're worshiping, but they doesn't accept its fullness. They doesn't accept its inferno. They does not accept its red energy, its ability. They feel the heat that it brings, yet they does not respect and accept the full essence of the sun. They say they worship it, but they have not understood it. And we know it was not only these sun god worshippers, those who was worshiping the sun. We know the Mayas was worshiping the sun. We know that. The Aztecs was worshiping the sun. We have some people in India. They're real sun god worshippers. They worship sun god Ra. They're still there. But they will never elevate. They will never elevate to go anywhere. Because They wants to give the creation of the Creator all the glory, because they possess, they get certain energy, possess certain energy, and believe that the sun is so great. It's greater than our Creator. We know the fireball, this fireball right here, this fireball is a blazing fireball. We know this fireball definitely is for a purpose. This fireball is here. And the fireball is life. And like I say, it is the Most High will create all the elements to work with each other. So we have two of the elements. We have the sun by day and the moon by night. These two elements help the plants to grow. They give them, the sun bring photosynthesis and give that energy and that strength to them plants from the sun. And us on earth, the sun actually helps the earth to stay alive. But that does not mean that the sun holds the key of life, because there are places where the sun don't heat. The sun don't go there, period. Nothing. No, nothing. The light on there is cold, it's dark, and they're living life, organism down there, or wherever that is. And the earth is actually in space. We are floating in space right now. Earth is in alliance in space with other planets in space. If you had to dig a hole and keep going down, 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 you would make a hole. You'd make a hole through the earth. Yeah. And then you'll cause the earth to explode, because that hole, then the space will suck the earth within itself and cause it to explode. Suffocate it and cause it to explode. People, I'm telling you, all praises unto the Most High. When the Most High give you vision upon vision and sight upon sight, and you come to the people and you reason with the people and tell the people then the truth. You tell the people what the Most High has written upon your heart. You don't lie to them. You don't come and make yourself like you is one of them great scholars that you was I was saying something and I had to ask myself, I said, what? One of the key reasons that we have problems in this earth, because I heard someone was trying to bring the story, and the way they was bringing the story didn't sound right at all. The story didn't sound right. They were saying that when the Most High was creating, he had a brother. Oh, God have a brother. God, there we go. And well, I heard the person they was talking about Adam. What people don't realize is there is a part, let me get some of that juice. There is a part that I think is your shower. He said, in the house of my Creator, there are many mansions. In the house of my Creator, there are many mansions. So earth is a mansion. We know that. It's not just man could build a big house and say it's his mansion. Earth is a mansion for life for life. All life. Earth. Now, I will not say Earth is the only place. That I couldn't say that. Why people, you don't need a scientist to make you know that, because if you really over there and see, thank you. If you really over there and see, we are all in space. All of us is in space right now. In space, place, and time. So what I said? All of us are in space, place, and time. Okay. I tell you, you are on the earth. Well, why they call it earth? Is it because you're living on it? It's because it has dirt on it? So you think there doesn't have other planets that has dirt? Mars has dirt. It has earth over there. Mars, yeah. It has earth. Dirt. In the earth, we have dirt. Earth, dirt. Why would you believe? Because we are in this planet here, Earth. We could only say two things. We could only say what we want to say, what we allow us to say, that we are the only ones. If you watch yourself again, you'll know that you're wrong. We couldn't be the only ones. Because every day we discover new things, that when we thought we'd know everything, we discover new things right here. I keep telling people we have not finished knowing this. There are places right here on Earth. I don't care what GPS, whatever you want to send. You didn't find it that. It's not time to find this yet. Every day, every week, every month, every year, every 20, every 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years. Every day, the earth still forming. The earth could change the earth's plate or crust, flip things inside out, and make everything that was on top flip and then melt out, and make like everything blanco. The earth has enough lava, enough heat in it. We are living in a fireball. And that fireball and fireball. The earth has enough heat to melt everything in it. And have it running like it's an ocean of lava. The earth could do that. The earth could do that. Nature could make that happen. But nature had to be created too. Nature had to be created too. Nature couldn't just come. Someone had to create nature, something had to create nature. Because nature brings balance, right? If there's no nature, there's no balance. Or if there's balance, balance on the concept that we don't understand. Because everything whole fought in its own time and place. So it has a purpose. And until you don't find out the purpose, to know the purpose of it, you will not see the purpose. You can't see the value if you does not know what you got. From the moment you start to understand what you got, you'll see the value and purpose of what you got. And this is earth. We don't know the value and the purpose of what we are, who we are, why we're here. What is the purpose we being here? Is we here just to be here? Is we here because it is a test, and we have to reach a certain level to pass the test to move to the next level of life itself, because life never ends. Life only stops. Life only stops in the physical plane. And mom said, life just stopped in this physical plane, in the flesh. The spirit is right there. But what people are saying to you, oh, you die, you may turn into a plant, turn into a bird, turn into whatever. How you know that?
Why is that us black people the chosen ones?
Sure, my brother. Yes, definitely. So what they don't understand is we are one of the highest creations from our Creator. See, because we have a soul. We have a soul. Those guys just live in time, but we have a soul. We have an energy. We have a light energy, a soul light energy. And that cannot die. That could only go back to the one who gives life. There's no one could tamper with that. When you allow to depart from this physical body, you end up going back into your full essence. Remember, bread, that's soul, that bread of life that make man becomes a living soul. That's what, that didn't die. That just came out of this body. It couldn't die. It can never die. It could only go back to the one who gives all life. Life is given from the life giver, the life bearer. And the life bearer can never stop bearing life. Life is continuously. But there are levels within life. For each stage, there is passages. Each stage, there's volumes where you go through different chambers. So life on this planet, the life we live on this planet, death is death. Die in Mars, die wherever. It is a transportation of one thing going back to the true self. In other words, it's like taking smoke and blowing it into a bottle and putting a top on it. The smoke will be in there lingering. The day you take out the top, that smoke coming out of there, leaving the bottle all by itself, with the residue, but all by itself. Oh, be Taba. We gotta pray for these people, these corruptible people, these evil-hearted people, evil-minded people. We gotta pray for them, Most High. Teach them, Lord Father, allow them to free themselves from us. Take this stuff away from us. They are evil. Oh yes, Lord, all praise unto you. All praise unto the Most High. My Lord who knows and sees all things. My Lord who is thy shield upon thy left, and thy dagger in thy right. My Lord who is the breath of thy life. My Lord who is thy creator, who created me perfectly. My Lord, who is thy ability, strength, that in days of battle when I'm weak, I shall take refuge in the bosom of my Creator, my Master, great Master, my Lord, great Lord. I am a servant, and I will serve thee at all times and all ways, until my time has come to pass over. But for now, all praises unto the Most High. Peace and blessings. All praises unto the Most High. Peace and blessings. Yes, people, so we do the thing. We don't play with the thing. We don't conform with the thing. See, we bring the thing life and tell the people what it is. So I don't understand how people that come tell people about God and they don't know God. You don't understand how people that come talk with them and talk and I confuse them, I confuse the people them. Them people them won't believe in a hobby man. Them won't believe in a science man. Them won't believe in a witch doctor. Them won't believe in a duppy. Them won't believe in all them something. They don't believe in a God. Fire. Move up. Them things they don't just satanic. I wanna deal with that. We fling fire on them something. Them not gonna like me because them can't catch me. See? Pure demonic people. Wicked people. Figure silver get some. And all them like them can't. I hate that. Them mash up done. My Lord, my God, my Lord, Father, my Lord. Father, give us strength, Creator. Forgive us for all the things that we have done, for we have not known what we have done. Forgive us for persecuting one another. Forgive us, Most High, for don't know our hearts, don't know of us before we enter our mother's womb. Don't know all of us, those of this corruptible one, these abominations, Satan, soldiers of Satan, of the Shaitan. We call upon you, Most High, and we said to you, so you give us a life as a gift to live. Surrender that life that you gave us back to you. Let us serve you. Let us be employed and keep on doing the works of the righteous. Let us glorify your name in the hearts of the city. Let us say, yes, our Lord is King. Our Lord is King. Our Lord is Kings of Kings. He is the greatest King that walked upon the face of the earth. Let us tell the people, we have faith in our Creator. Let us show the people that our King, our Lord is Master. He is Master of all masters. He is Masters of all hosts. Peace and blessings. My Lord is alive. My King is great. And I say unto thee, do unto others how would you like them to do unto you. Have mercy. My people I bawl and I say the BlackStar said, have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy upon the poor, the needy, the blind, the sufferer, the homeless. Have mercy. Have mercy. Peace and blessings. I should die, I should die. I should die, I should die. Peace. What you say, man? Yes, people. We have to pray. We can't in this world and we don't pray. We don't give no ISIS. We don't give no thanks. We don't glorify. We just live like animal. That's why the people they want to accept themselves as animal. Me is not no animal. Me is not no animal. I am a living soul. Light energy being. Yes, until my day come, I depart from the flesh. I will become full of I, who I always supposed to be. Nobody now gonna tell me nothing different. People stop trick the people. Pastors stop trick the people. Them tell the people them the truth. Don't teach the people them to lie and worship plague and days. Teach the people them to worship the Most High and only the Most High. See? The divine vine. Teach the people good over evil. Teach the people them love. To love them brothers and them sisters. Teach the people them the right things and the people them overpower and throw out racism. Let the people come out and walk and defend the poor. Yes, all praise unto the highest King with the highest power. who is gods of gods and lads of lads, who is master of all master, who is builder of all builder. There is no man upon planet Earth, not in the universe, was stronger than my creator. My creator is Lord, master, and ruler of all. You see? So I'm in a business with them, I say, I only answer to one, which is the kings of kings and lords of lords. We don't answer to no man. All those who rise against I, woe I said unto them, as my Lord shall rise against them over tens and thousands of chariots. Chariot did not tell me none. Keep on giving the praise. Keep on speaking the truth. Keep on bringing it to the people. Not gonna stop. See there. So people, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support again. And you see the beautiful red shirt. Contact me. And then the only thing I'm going on today, I tried to see if I could have get my what you call it, my other machine. But what I did was I find something new, which the staple thing wasn't going on good. So we're gonna deal with the post office street. So we then contact them tomorrow. It goes to ship out the stuff then. So people again, don't feel no way. Your things is coming. I appreciate you guys sending me your money, and my job is to give you your stuff. Mr. Morris, my brother, sir, all praises unto you. I appreciate you again. I will not stop saying I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Evelyn and the Woods again, thank you for being patient. Thank you for being most patient with I, love, and peace. As humble as a dove, your things coming. Don't feel no way. All right. And thank y'all guys, man. I just gotta keep on giving thanks because I'm very thankful with the way y'all are treating I and everything else that's coming and happening, little by little. Like I said, I just appreciate it. I have to show the love. I have to show the love and I have people in Australia, like I said, I never know Australia love is so much like that. I have to give thanks, man. I appreciate you. And you heard what I said. I know you have some good fighters coming from over there and some good trainers. I might get somebody from over here to train me. Who knows? Oh, teach me. You only train animals. Teach me. I don't want nobody to train me. I want somebody maybe teach me something. Each one teach one. So yeah, each one teach one. What am I going with? Yes, people, I tell you sometime, what make a man strong? Why, the life we living in sometimes, I tell you, it's not too hard, to make things happen, It's how much do you want? Sometimes empty vessels make a lot of noise. They talk with no action. And action is the key thing. Not talking. Talk with your talking, no action. Action means a lot. Action. Yeah, man. Like Action Jackson. Have a lot of things. So yes, people, I'm not gonna keep you all too long. Obi Taba. Don't forget, love, share, and subscribe. Love this video right here. Who is this? Mr. Evelyn, who is it? I have what? A picture of who? You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
So practice. I have patience Redshot. I received my shirts yesterday. Go check their Instagram.
Oh, I will check my Instagram. I just be doing so much. But I appreciate everybody, man. And I hope that you'll pick up something with what I gave, what the most I allow me to bring. And if I said anything that was not right, that was awful, that was to carry people astray, lead people astray, let the Most High God punish me and let all eyes see me. But if I have brought a message And it was all true from my heart, mind, soul, and body. And it was the honest truth. Let the Most High God keep on blessing thy man, and let thy man stay shining like a candle, lighting within the dark, showing the people in the light. Red flame, energy. Oh, be it up. Oh, be it up. Oh, be it up. Salute. Peace. Now, let me ask you something.